Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Clover, and I am playing Final Fantasy IV. One of my favorite Final Fantasies, if not my favoritist. So on the last episode, we went to Cave Magnus to recover the Earth Crystal for the town of Toroia. And we made it back to Toroia, and now we are going to head back inside to see our buddy Edward and see if he is okay. So let me throw down a save real quick, even though I probably don't need to. It's always a good idea to save, so keep that in mind. And then we can head into the castle. All right, so first things first, let's go visit Edward. Okay? And then when we do that, we can, after we do that, rather, we want to make sure that our buddy Edward is safe before we, before we do anything else. Oh, there he is. Okay, is he okay? You did it! It's you, Edward. It's you, Edward. It's always been you. Well... But where did you learn that tune? When I was wandering about as a bard, I heard the tune to bind evil fairies. You saved us all, Prince Edward. No, not really. Ouch! Edward? Oh no. Master Tella?
Anna was happy to be loved by a brave man like you.
Tella?
I will always avenge Anna with... I will avenge Anna with Medio. I'll take yours too.
Yeah, Tella.
Thank you.
You really are brave, Edward. That's great.
Oh, Anna. I think I have come to understand what you were really trying to tell me, Anna.
And we're done. Okay, great. So, not to...
Please avenge Anna for my sake, too.
Okay, so, a little bit of background on kind of why I choose to do the voices that I do. I mean, I'm not a professional voice actor by any means, and I'm always not, like, super sensitive, but, Edward, obviously, I've been applying this very high voice to, this very high-pitched voice to, and a big reason for that is because of the characterization they give him in this game, and it's a weird one. So this whole thing that we saw about bravery, right? By the way, meanwhile, there's a talking section coming up over there. So I'm gonna go over here and see if I can get some treasure, or if I have to speak with the elders first. But what I was saying is that the characterization of Edward is very particular, right? And he's there's certainly this quality about him that is like they're doing this whole thing of you are brave, which shouldn't even really be a question. But nevertheless, it's one that they put in this game, and because of that, like, it's very clear what they want you to hear in terms of who Edward is. And the fact of the matter is, Edward is the same as any other character in this game. And I'm actually very kind of happy and proud with what they did in the DS remake, because he is, while he, like, the voice actor's voice is definitely a little bit gentler, it's certainly not high-pitched, and there's no, like, femininity to it. And if I offend anybody with that, with my voice for him, I apologize. But do please be aware that it's it's not because of what I think of like gender roles in our day and age, but because that's what the game portrays him as, and whether or not it's good or bad, we gotta kind of keep that. We have to really assess that. This used to be a dungeon, but we keep our treasures here now. How nice. Do you have the cleric's permission? Yes? That's a lot. All right. So yes, sorry for my little divergent discussion about Edward and how he's portrayed in this game, but you know, he's a very interesting character and a very interesting class that probably doesn't get used enough in this game, and it would be interesting to see if they had made a decision like, why don't we make him a little more powerful, a little more resilient, so that we didn't have to characterize him physically and in terms of writing in this way. Okay, anyway, continuing on to speak with the elders, and
that is it! The Crystal of Earth! You got it back! Great!
I don't know if I showed you the elders before I went to, you know, a couple episodes ago, but these are the people who run the town of Toroia. Cecil's very confused. He's surrounded by people. Looks like you... I don't know who this is. This might be Kain or Golbez. I'm going to say it's Kain.
Looks like you got the crystal, Cecil.
Yes, I was right. Kain?
Go outside and get on your airship. I'll take you to where Rosa is.
Yay! Okay, and now this is completely unnecessary, but you can talk, we're only landing at 2. Sure, well, we'll see how that works out. You can talk to all of the elders, and they will, one of them will tell you, yeah, there you go. Please use our treasure down in the basement. We would like it to be good. We would like it to be used for good. Okay, cool. All right, so just what I tried to do before. I'm going to go down into the basement again, and I am going to get some treasures. And it's not just some treasures, it's a lot of treasures. So I'm very excited. Okay, so heading back around down into their dungeon area. And I'll speak to the person, and now I can say, yes, I do have their permission. Okay, go ahead, take our treasures. Okay, go ahead, take our treasures. That's great. All right, and heading down, and look at this. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to get some stuff. All right, awesome, 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 awesome. Sorry if this is redundant for you, but anyway, they do give us a lot of equipment. Well, stuff that we kind of already have, which is a little upsetting, but oh well. Okay, and a lot of healing stuff. Yeah, I never remember in the vanilla version of this game what's down there, but yeah, you saw what it is. So it's primarily healing items and arrows and bows, which is interesting. We're only going to need one bow. We're done with needing any of the bows and arrow stuff that we got, or any of the equipment we used for Magnus Cave. So what we're gonna do before getting on that the airship, as Kain requested, we're going to go to town and sell some of the equipment that we don't need anymore. So yeah. And there we go, into town, and let's head over to the armor shop and sell all of it. Yes, unfortunately, Toroia has the sad circumstance of like having pretty useless equipment. And granted, right now I'm not going to need very much. I'm not going to need very much armor because we are getting somebody new. We're getting an old friend back, which I'm excited about. But you know, we don't need any of this other stuff. Silver. Who did I not re-equip the silver on? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of the great bows. Let me see if I put the silver bow on, or sorry, the silver gloves on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna. I should have done this before. I just missed it, I guess. All right. Well, even though it doesn't look like. Oh, come on. It doesn't look like. It actually looks like the ruby ring might be a better thing for Cecil to wear right now. No, it's not. In my mind, the the +1 magic defense isn't enough to offset the +6 magic, +6 physical defense. I don't know if that is like on a numbers basis, if that's actually accurate, but you know, we will hopefully not die because of this. So everything's sorted. I was gonna say that I can get some more. Oh, actually, well, that'll be interesting. But so some fun stuff's coming up in this game, and you guys will see it soon. But let's continue on. Head outside and then save, and then we'll jump in our airship. Everybody's fully healed up, which is perfect. Okay. So one of the here, let's watch this cutscene first, or whatever this can be considered. I like the Red Wing ship.
Where's the Crystal of Earth?
It's here. Where's Rosa?
Follow my airship.
It doesn't even take the Crystal of Earth. I feel like Cecil was willing to to give the Crystal of Earth early, which is probably a bad idea on Cecil's part, but I think Golbez has some deeper plans.
Kain! Where are you?
Do not hurry. Master Golbez wants to...
Do not hurry?
Master Golbez wants to thank you personally.
Golbez! I am glad that you kept your promise.
Shh. What was... Tell his voice.
Show yourself!
There we go.
Be a bit more patient. I want you to receive my reward. The reward.
Reward?
I'm at the top of this tower with Rosa. Bring the crystal, and I'll return you the girl. You had better hurry up, or else I can't guarantee her life. Now come!
But Kain just told us not to hurry. Alright, so here we are in the Tower of Zot. If you asked me where the Tower of Zot is in the world map, I would be able to I wouldn't be able to tell you. I have no clue where the Tower of Zot is. Kain just brought us to an undisclosed location. Found fire armor. This is awesome. I don't remember getting it this early, which is great. Okay, so this will replace our paladin armor, which will hopefully do... Yes, look at that. All right, so physical defense and magic defense increased for Cecil. What I was going to tell you before is that one of the real benefits of playing the Final Fantasy IV randomizer is that you do kind of learn the layouts of these places very well. And in learning the layouts of these places, you kind of get a sense of where you have to go, because a lot of these areas can be very circuitous, and it can be pretty annoying. But we'll just continue heading through, and hopefully we won't have to, hopefully we won't take too much of a hit from these enemies. So Cecil gains a level. That is awesome. All right, and continuing on. And if I do miss anything in terms of equipment, so sorry. I guarantee you, in terms of passing through this game, not really a deal breaker. So the Marion and puppets are character models that get reused quite a bit in this game. There's going to actually be some puppet model characters that are a pretty rough boss fight coming up a little bit later. When those character models become Cal and Brena, but we will talk about that when it happens. I'm sorry for the spoilers. I know you're very upset about knowing about Cal Brena. All right, so in all honesty, the Marion and puppets didn't take very much in terms of damage. So I'm just gonna do a physical attacks on all of them. No point in having everybody in having Tella try and cast magic, because it's just a waste of time, and it'll be a waste of MP if it goes off, especially considering it's dead now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we are continuing on through. Tella's getting a little bit low in terms of health, but we can heal after this. Alright, so same as before, I'm going to try and distribute my damage a little bit, and then I'll have Tella cast a fire too, and hopefully that will take care of these guys. The Slumber Sword right now is like such a blessing, because it's just doing it's really helping in terms of controlling enemy in terms of controlling enemy movement and all that. So pretty sweet. I'm very happy we went to Eblon and got it, even if I did die. Okay, and Yang takes out the remaining centaur. Okay. And we got a cabin in the woods. By the way, Cabin in the Woods, a definite recommend on my part. If you haven't seen that movie, see it, because it is really good. I know it's a very, well, not very old, but pretty old movie at this point, so maybe I'm not really you know, on top of trends, but very good movie. You should see it if you can. Monsters! Okay, so these are pretty difficult enemies. They cast the fire attack, which, as you can see, does a ton of damage. I'm surprised by how much damage it did to Cecil, because Cecil has fire armor on now. I thought it would have been a little lighter, but okay. So I'm gonna cast Ice 2. Oh no! And it heals itself. Great. Let's just keep... Okay, well... Apparently I'm dealing too much physical damage. And Cecil gets a fire sword. Nice. I totally forgot about this, but... You know, honestly, let's check. Oh, okay, so fire is much stronger than Slumber, but... Still, pretty cool. I'm gonna have... Tella do Cure 3 just to get us back into fighting form, and then maybe Cecil, you can heal yourself up a little bit with Cure 2. Okay, nice. All right. So continuing on, and we are going to head on to the next area of the map. Okay. This area, crap. This area always confuses me, because so the path that leads up is deceptive. It's a path that'll wind you around on the inside and make you basically make you spend more time within the level. So it's like definitely not worth it. It opens up for significantly more fights, and yeah, it's absolutely not the thing you wanna be doing, especially if you're trying to get through this pretty quickly. Oh wow, look at that! The fire sword really dealt a lot of damage, at least to that guy. Maybe he's weak to fire. All right, continuing on, and here we are. The thing that can be a little difficult about this game is that they do repeat a lot of kind of appearances of the game. So basically, like this tower, Tower of Zot, looks a lot like a lot of other towers in the game, and it can be really confusing in terms of like which area is which, especially if you haven't replayed it a bunch of times. But luckily for you, I have. I'm a Final Fantasy IV fiend. Yeah, I want that on my tombstone. Clover. He was a Final Fantasy IV fiend. Alright, continuing on. Coming up. And there we go. We are, okay, cool. I want to keep an eye on my health. So, because we are coming up on some toughies in terms of battle difficulty, but hopefully we survive. Okay. Oof. Wow, they really are not liking. Well, I was gonna say they're really not liking Tella, but at least at this level. So basically, if there's ever a character who's in a state of weakness in your party, Cecil will block them, which is if they get attacked, if they get physically attacked, which is pretty cool. I've always liked that. I think he does it as both a Dark Knight and a Paladin, which is kind of a cool thing in terms of it's a thing about his character, not about his class. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna throw a Cure 3 on Tala. Okay, maybe that was overkill, but who cares? All right, let's use some of these Cure ones. Dupe and I'll throw that on you, and then Cure 2 we can put on Sidious. Okay. Count Darth Sidious is a character from Star Wars. Okay. I was just imagining Sid as playing Emperor Palpatine. It was kind of funny. All right, so I'm going to continue down here. I know I missed that chest. I'll come back. Don't worry. But I want to get this guy down here. Okay. Cecil, we'll have you hit the Ice Beast. Ice Beast is so fun, man. And then the EP girl. So I didn't. I forgot to give an ether to Tella. Oh well. But Epi is a type of blade. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if what she's holding is an Epi, but or an EP or however it's pronounced. But yeah, that's what her character is named after, the sword. And I learned that relatively recently, which I was kind of surprised by. I thought Epi was like a mythical creature or something, but no, it is the sword she is carrying. Or tentatively the sword she is carrying. Okay, let's give Tella those thingies, and then you know what? Let's have him do Cure 3 to try and get everybody back. Let's do another Cure 3. Okay, that's better. And then we'll have some more ether ones for him. I'm pleasantly surprised by how many ethers I have, because magic is pretty critical in this game. Alright. So Cecil will hopefully take out the Ice Beast, and hopefully Yang will confuse the other one. Let's see. Yes. Nice. Okay, and then our friend Tella can fire to everybody. Aw, you all got iced. Yeah, for whatever reason, I forgive me if I've already said this, but I feel like ice is really underpowered in this game, which, you know, is kind of unfortunate, because I wish they more evenly distributed the damage that different types of magic do. I feel like fire is really overpowered. All right, let's see what the fire shield does. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe it'll make me less weak to fire, which would be nice, I guess. But yeah, continuing on. I will strike first. Okay, going to have Cecil take out that Ice Beast. Yang hopefully will confuse that, or just knock it straight out, which is awesome. Okay, and then I was gonna cast Fire too, but no need. I'm just going to attack. All right, so yeah, that shield really is doing better. Tentatively, I won't count my blessings yet, but the shields did seem to block more damage than the silver shield, even though they're the same level. So let's hope that the full set of fire armor I am certainly going to get in this level will be useful. All right, he's not charmed, which is unfortunate, but hopefully Cecil will take out that other one. And then let's throw Fire 2, sorry. Okay, do your thing, Cecil. Awesome. And Sid, can you take it out? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Nice. And, oh, that was beautiful. It made me cry. Okay. Let's get the chest. Found poison, nice. Okay, so basically this is, in terms of things, I think this is like the ideal Yang setup. Poison and a charm. I think we do get another glove, another claw for him, but we will see. Cecil's really taking a lot of damage, man, which is fine because he has the health to do it, but it's annoying having to constantly heal him. I'm gonna give another Ether 1 to Tella, Ether 1, however you say it, and this, this is fine, honestly. Okay, continuing on. All right, to the middle pathway. This is one of my favorite areas of the tower because it's just it's a trident, and the trident is just rooms of treasure chests for you, which is very fun. The earth hammer or wrench for Sid, awesome, nice. So his damage increases to 78, and hopefully we'll really be able to see it in the fights. Okay, and then this last pathway over here, heading down, and I forget what's down there. I think it might be a monster fight. I can't remember though. Okay, so Cecil, hopefully you take this dude out, and then you know what? I might be overdoing it, but it might be worth my while to have Tella do a fire 3. Just to take care of the remaining guys over here. Okay. And, oh, I guess I didn't need it, but oh well. Okay, good. Nice. Alright, and heading back down. Wizard, nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to remember that later, but let's take your Gaia gear and replace that with the wizard. Nice. Very, very nice. Okay, heading back up, and then heading back down. Heading back, heading down, heading all around. Okay, so continuing on, and I believe we are heading to the final room of the Tower of Zot, or one of the final rooms, but... That sword man just punched Cecil in the face. And that ice beast just punched Tella in the face. That's what this playthrough is slowly going to become. Me just mentioning, oh, nice, poisoned and charmed. Yeah, eat it. This game is going to slowly become me just repeating what happens. The ice beast blizzarded himself. Cecil attacked the ice beast with his flame blade. Okay. Nice. Gaining some levels. All right, and here we are. Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to head back in here, and I'm going to save my tent and save my game. And I think, in terms of things, this is a good place to call it for today, because we got some interesting battles coming up soon. And I'd like you all to start these fresh, to be able to enjoy the battles that we fight. So thanks guys so much for joining me. Please, if you have any comments, leave them down below, or you can head on over to Twitter and tweet at me at Gaming With Clover, and there I will see you. So. Also, please subscribe if you guys haven't yet. It's very helpful, and it's really good for YouTube. So please do that if you can, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.